Hi, this is Dana, and I thought in my 5-minute session today I'd cover WordPress. So I created my site via WordPress, and what WordPress is it's a content management system for building websites. It's the standard now. It drives, I think, about a third of the web right now. And the reason is it's an open source technology that's pretty easy to use. There's lots of content management systems out there like Drupal and Joomla and some others, but WordPress has become the standard. Now, your WordPress site is made up of posts, which are chronological, and pages. Media would be all of your pictures, all of your video, not necessarily video, but all of your pictures that you're using in your website. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and create a post. So posts are time kind of driven. So I'm going to go ahead and add a new post, and it's going to be my software tip for May. Okay, so you have this new block level editing. You used to have to get these blocks that were there, this little plus sign, you kind of add the blocks that you want. This was introduced in 4.5, I think, of WordPress. So probably about 2 years ago. Up to that point, you had to use Elementor or Beaver Builder, but you don't need to do that anymore. All right, so you always want to keep it up to date. So I'm going to go ahead and just paste in my paragraph. And I'm done. So there's my software tip for May. So I'm going to go ahead and publish that. And it's 2 steps. So I'm going to go ahead and confirm that I do want that to go live right now. All right. So if I go to my website and I see my main page, I'm going to go ahead and just refresh my site because my posts show up over here, my recent posts. So I did publish that. So let's see, there's my software tip for May. So there's nothing I had to do to actually make that go live because all my posts are actually just showing up over here on the screen. So there's my software tip and what this looks like everywhere around. So there's the text that I included right here. And all this other stuff is coming from what is known as a theme. So I have a theme applied, and this is just the content that I added. So I added this little tip, but that's where it gets placed on my particular page. All right, so I'm also going to go ahead and create a page for you. Let me go back to WordPress. So that was a post. A post is chronological. Now, pages are a little bit different. They're your static content on your website. And I have these tutorials that I've been doing. So I'm going to go ahead and start a new one for access. I created some access tutorials, and I want a website for those. So I'm going to go ahead and say that these are my Microsoft access tutorials. All right. And I actually want a little tip. So I'm going to write my paragraph a little bit later. For now, I want to show you how to put a YouTube video in there. So I'm going to go ahead and add a block right here. And what I want is going to be an embed, and I want a YouTube embed. So it says copy my stuff there. So here's my YouTube studio. And I want this introduction to access. So I'm going to go ahead and copy its link. So I'm going to go ahead and get it shareable link. So that's been copied to my clipboard, and I'm just going to paste it right in here. And I'll embed that into my page. So right now that is actually putting my YouTube video. And you do want to run everything through YouTube. You can upload a video directly to here, but that won't be accessible. YouTube's going to do everything that it needs to do. I am going to include a caption with this. This is going to be my access level 1. And I'll just call it Introduction to Access. All right, and I'm not really done with that one right now, so I don't want to publish it just yet. I'm just going to save that as a draft so I actually have it. But that is creating a page. Now that's going to be a static page, and that's going to be more akin to, I'll go ahead and go back to my home page here. And I'll have to place it down here. Now this one won't replace it. I might replace one of these little quick tips from my first page to be Microsoft Access, but here's what that's going to look like when I'm all done. It's basically going to get placed on a page as well, and then it's going to look like this when I go live. All right, so I'm not done yet, but I just wanted to introduce you to what WordPress is. Everything is actually coming from my theme. Sometimes when I want to put stuff in certain places, I'll have to come to my appearance and choose themes. And then what I need to do is just go into customizing that theme. And it's going to take me to a different screen where I can tell it the background colors I want, my header image, all those kind of things too. So what do I need and where do I want it to be? All right, but that's WordPress. It's a content management system for creating websites, probably the most popular on the web today. Thank you.